Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to The Past Made Me Do It.
I'm Jamie.
I'm Kylie. This is the latest we've recorded in years.
Oh my god, I know. I feel old.
So if we stumble on our words today or sound tired, it's because it's like 10:30.
We're getting drunk off water.
Woo! We used to record like 4 episodes a night, and I just don't know how we did that.
Oh yeah, we would drink wine as we were doing it.
Yeah. I don't know how we did that. I just don't. It doesn't make sense.
Like a full bottle of wine.
Yeah.
Oh, those were the days.
And then we got old. Just kidding. And pregnant, and we turned into moms and all that.
My coworker, who is like 23, calls me old, and I'm like, dude, I'm not even 30.
Yeah, no, we're not old. Don't even worry about that. I used to think old was like 50.
Yeah.
And now I feel like old is like seeing my parents at like in their 60s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, they're not that old.
Right.
So I'm like 70s.
He said that because I said in my age, as I've gotten older, that my coffee taste or preference has changed.
Oh.
I was like, when in my early 20s, I liked that like kind of sugary coffee, like, you know, like frappuccinos and stuff like that. Whereas like now I'm like, I like it more bitter.
Yeah.
And I love my cold brews. I can't have too much creamer.
Yeah.
And he's just like, in your age? He's like, yeah, you're old. Like, what do you mean?
Oh my God. No, I used to like, when I first started drinking coffee, I mean, I've been drinking coffee since I was like a child.
Same.
It's pretty bad, but yeah, it started off with like the sugary coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would just drink black coffee for years. And then when I was pregnant the first time, I like was craving sugary coffee.
Yeah.
Like creamy coffee.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because I've never liked cream. And so ever since then, I have not been able to have like black coffee, which is crazy. So, but now I don't put that much in it, but now I'm like espresso, like it has to be espresso.
Oh,
I'm like
I
that
do love
now.
some espresso.
Yeah. So I actually got this, this is a side tangent, but if you can't afford an espresso machine, this is a life hack because this has changed my life. Okay. They have the instant espresso. It's like, I don't know what it's called. You can find it. Literally search instant espresso. It's the blonde one. Okay. And it's like creamy. It's the best stuff ever. I'm not even kidding. It tastes the same as an espresso machine.
Oh.
Because I was at my sister-in-law's house. She was making coffee for me every day. It was so freaking good. She has an espresso machine. I'm like, this is so much better than my Keurig shit, you know? And then I get home and I'm like sad because I'm like, I won't be able to have that coffee. And then saw on TikTok that people were using this. Literally made brown sugar oat milk shake and espresso at home.
Oh.
And it was so good that I like didn't feel the need to ever like go out for coffee that whole week.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I'm trying to make my own version of my salted caramel cream cold brew
Okay.
that I get at Starbucks because I get the cold brew just mix or just the regular cold brew.
Yeah.
Like in the bottle.
Yeah.
But I need to get like whatever cold foam to put mix in with it, and then I'm solid.
Yeah.
Because I only put like maybe
Cold foam is so good.
yeah, like a couple drops of cream with it,
Yeah.
with the cold brew, and then I'm like, I don't even need to go to Starbucks, but I need to get the right like cold foam to put on top of it to mix with it, because that's my favorite stuff.
I think they sell the Starbucks cold foam, but maybe not.
Yeah, because I tried their vanilla sweet cream one.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I don't like it. It's too sweet for me.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
I again, like me and sweet coffee, I just can't do it anymore. Like I can't remember the last time I got a frappuccino or even like a freeze from Dutch Bros.
Yeah, like every time I go to Dutch Bros, I'm just like, that wasn't that good. Because they're all like so sugary. Like I just haven't been able to find one that I enjoy. But Black Rock, love that place. Not sponsored.
Oh, I love Badass Coffee.
Okay. I haven't been there in a while.
That one's good.
Anyway.
We could talk about coffee all day.
Yeah, but like if you're in the market. Just use like an instant espresso. I'm not even kidding. And like, anyway, I'm not going to get into the details, but you can find many recipes on TikTok. So much better than Keurig. Okay. Anyway, have we even talked about anything about what's happening in the world? I don't think so. So let's talk about what's been happening. Hey, hey, hey. What's been happening?
So this is the United States most popular baby names of 2025. They came out with the list.
Oh.
Boys and girls.
Okay.
James tested me. I didn't get any of the male ones.
I wonder if I can get them. Oh, male is kind of hard though.
Right? I think
Oliver.
I got one of the males. Yeah.
Okay. Is it top 5?
Top 10.
Oof. Okay. Well, the only ones that come to mind are Oliver.
Mm-hmm.
That's on there, right?
Yeah. That's number 3.
Okay. Okay. Maybe I don't know any of the others. I like can't think right now. What are they?
Okay. So for male, number 1 was Liam.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is popular.
Number 2 was Noah.
Okay. Oh, I love that name.
Right. Number 3 was Oliver.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Number 4 was Theodore. Number 5 was Henry. Number 6 is James. Number 7, right? Number 7 is Elijah.
I was going to say Elijah. For some reason, it felt popular, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Number 8, Mateo.
Okay.
Number 9, William. And number 10, Lucas. I'm like, is traditional names coming back?
I guess, but I guess I'm mostly confused about William and James.
For me, was Henry. I was like, where did Henry come from?
That's true. I've seen a few people with babies named Henry.
I think traditional names are making a comeback.
Yeah. I love a traditional name.
I do too. I mean, that's why I named my daughter Julia.
But it's different for boy names for me.
Yeah.
Because boy names, I like them a little more unique. However, love the name Liam, love the name Noah. So I don't know.
Hey, if I ever have a boy, it has to be a J name.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately.
Jedediah. Just kidding.
Ew. Sorry.
Okay,
that's your name.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Girls, Olivia, Amelia, Charlotte.
Yep.
Genevieve. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
No.
I'm guessing traditional names now. Okay, hit me with them.
Okay. Number 1, Olivia.
Of course.
Number 2, Charlotte.
Of course.
I love the name
I know
Charlotte.
of at least 4 babies with that name.
I really wanted to name Julia Charlotte, but I looked it up and they're like, that's like the number 1 name. And I was like, never mind.
Like by the time they're in school, they're going to have like 6 people in their class named Charlotte.
Yeah. So I was like, never mind. Number 3, Emma.
I love the name Emma. So cute.
Number 4, Amelia. Number 5, Sophia, PH.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Number 6, Mia. Number 7, Isabella. Number 8, Evelyn.
Oh, my favorite name. I love that name.
Number 9, another Sophia, but with an F.
God. Sophia the First. Is that how she spells it?
Yeah.
I think.
And then number 10, I think it's Eliana.
Eliana, really?
Yeah.
I have had like 6 students named Eliana in the last 2 years.
Where did that even come from? I've never heard of that name before.
Evelyn was my favorite name of all time growing up. Like I was like naming my child Evelyn, and they got super popular. It makes me so mad because I think it's the prettiest name ever.
It's number 8.
I know, and I can't use it because it's too popular. Like I just can't. I can't get myself to do it.
Well, I love it because you can do Evie as.
I know, because my favorite names have like lots of nicknames. So when we were deciding on this baby's name, there was part of me that was like Evelyn, but I'm like, I can't do that. It's just too popular these days. That's interesting.
Yeah. I'm always curious to see what makes the top 10 every year.
A lot of those have been up for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Like Amelia, Olivia have been there for a long time.
And Charlotte.
Yeah. Well, I was just going to talk about gas prices.
Oh, my God.
Because we haven't talked about it yet.
Started.
I saw a chart about how drastic they've gone up.
Dude, my husband has a truck and he spends like $100 to fill his up.
Oh my God.
because of how expensive it's gotten.
The Iran War began and everything went.
Oh my God.
Yeah, California's at an average of $6.15 per gallon.
That's so ridiculous.
We're at about 4.
Yeah.
And so the average U.S. gas price in February was a little less than $3, and now it's at like $4.20.
That's crazy.
Anyway, I know that's not a fun topic, but if you're wondering what it's like in America right now,
you can't go
there's
anywhere.
that. Yeah. I'm like so careful with my gas now. Oh my God. And I don't want to get political. I'm not going to get political. But the man who we're supposed to call our president, did you see what he was like? Yeah, guys, I know like gas is expensive. All you have to do is just like go downhill a lot, and then you don't use your gas. I was like, you've got to be kidding me, right? Like, that's his advice.
What a fucking idiot.
He's like, yeah, get air in your tires and then try to go downhill.
What if you live in Kansas and there is no hills?
Right? Or like us, where we have to go uphill. I was like, wow, I'm glad our president cares so much about what he's caused. Anyway, sorry.
Oh, God.
So, America's just a hot mess. But that's what's new. Yeah, what's new with that? We're going to be talking about America today.
Oh, no.
I know. I hate to do it, but sometimes I have to talk about America.
I promise the next time I won't talk about it.
Yeah, we'll stay away from America for the next 2. Just because I think we both talked about America the last couple weeks. So we'll stay away next time. So don't leave yet, okay? This topic is going to be a quick one. It's just kind of like a big thing that's happened in American history, but not like huge. It's just kind of like confusing, okay? So we're going to be talking about Wall Street today.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and I'm not a financial person, so I'm not hitting all the things, okay? I'm not here to talk about finances. I'm not here to talk about the stock market. None of that.
Are you going to be talking about that Jordan guy?
I'm just going to be talking about the bombing.
Oh, the bombing?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so buckle up. It is interesting, though, because it's like a mystery.
Oh.
If you don't like unsolved mysteries. Sorry. Spoiler alert. Anyway, one of my like big sources that I used for this was the FBI.org website.
Oh.
So I was like looking through the archives of the FBI. Okay, it was getting intense.
Oh, like what they have published?
Yeah. Britannica and PBS.org. PBS Classic. Can't go wrong. So let's talk about the Wall Street bombing. All right. Well, first of all, if you're not from America, you might be like, what the hell is Wall Street? I don't know. Maybe people know what it is. Not sure. But I'm going to go over like the basic history of it, where it came from. Again, I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty. I'm not going to get into all the guys who've, are like working on. I'm not going to talk about all the people. Okay. But basically, Wall Street is an 8-block street located in Lower Manhattan, New York City, and it represents the American financial industry. So it's home to the New York Stock Exchange, which also have the major banks and investment firms. So it was created in 1653, which feels like a long time ago.
It is a long time ago.
The wall went up. It was basically for the First Anglo-Dutch War that prompted the colony of New Amsterdam to protect themselves from the English. So they built a wall with free and slave labor that reaches from the Hudson River to the East River. So that was the first purpose of it. And then in 1664, so a few years later, the English took over New Amsterdam and named the street adjacent to the wall, Wall Street.
Wow.
That's where the name came from. Oh, a wall across from the street. Wall Street. And then in 1700, since New York was starting to expand at that point, it outgrew the wall, so it was demolished, and then they used the stones to construct a new city hall. This would later be called Federal Hall, where George Washington will be inaugurated on the balcony. So, little fun history moment there. But Yeah, this is basically where they kind of created their little city hall. And it's crazy to think of New York as like a small little community with a little city hall.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But then, of course, it just grew and grew and grew and grew and grew. Mm-hmm. Check out our episode on Ellis Island. Run the tapes.
Run the tapes.
And then there was a slave market that opened at the corner of Wall and Pearl Streets in 1711. And it was basically a wooden building that could hold 50 men. And it operated until 1762. So for a very long time. And actually in 2015, there was finally a historical marker that was installed to acknowledge and remember it. So it took until then to be like, oh yeah, sorry slaves.
Oh my God.
And then in April of 1789, that was when George Washington was inaugurated. But then that same year in September, the first Congress introduces the Bill of Rights at Federal Hall with 12 proposed amendments, which would be adopted in its final form 2 years later. And it's known as the first 10 amendments in the U.S. Constitution. Yawning, boring, who cares? Just kidding. That's like pretty important history, I guess. I don't know. But 1792, 24 stockbrokers met under a Wall Street tree, and they signed an agreement starting the New York Stock and Exchange Board, now known as the New York Stock Exchange. This is called the Buttonwood Agreement because they were under a buttonwood tree.
Fascinating.
There is no creativity. Just none. Absolutely none. And then in 1804, after an intense duel with Aaron Burr, Alexander Hamilton, who literally created the American financial system, was buried in Trinity Church. I was trying so hard not to sing. Was buried in Trinity Church near you. God. Oh, Eliza. Eliza was buried next to him. You ever watched Hamilton?
Nope.
God, Jamie. Come on. Try to convince some of my friends to watch it with me, and then I would pause after each song and explain like what's happening.
Oh my God.
They were like, okay, yeah, sure, but we never did it. Anyway, great musical, obviously. I had to throw that in because I'm like, Hamilton. So he's important to the financial system because he literally created it. Okay.
He's on the $10 bill.
Hell yeah, he is. Aham. But yeah, he's buried in a cemetery that's like literally at Wall Street and Broadway.
Oh, shit.
Isn't that cool? I was freaking out when I heard that. Okay. I'm done being a theater kid now. Then we had the Civil War, which we talked about last week. 2 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. Super fun. 1861 to 1865. And as the northern economy booms during the Civil War, Wall Street becomes an increasingly important role in American finance. Just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and more important. 1884, journalist Charles Dow Jones publishes his report of his Dow Jones average in the customer's afternoon letter, which becomes a Wall Street Journal 5 years later. So he found different solutions for different financial things. Whatever. Anyway, this is just to kind of give you a rundown of like how it's used, basically. In 1901, J.P. Morgan negotiates a merger between the Carnegie Steel Company and competitors to create the United States Steel Corporation, which is the world's first billion-dollar company. So, things are getting bigger and bigger, but just wait.
Oh.
1913, construction began at 23 Wall Street, which will become the J.P. Morgan and Company headquarters, known as the Corner. Another creative name. They're literally on the corner.
Wow.
And this building kind of becomes like a physical symbol of the American financial industry. So, 1918, by the end of World War I, the U.S. is a creditor nation for the first time in history. Wall Street is well on its way to becoming the center of global finance. Until September 16th, 1920, where everything changed.
Huh.
Except it kind of didn't. It just changed for like a day. So at just 12:01 p.m.,
12:01
to be specific, a man driving a cart with a horse pressed forward into the crowd. He stopped his horse and the heavy load in front of the USSA office, which was across from the JP Morgan building in the heart of Wall Street, right in the middle. He said, I'm going to park my horse right here. The cart contained 100 pounds of dynamite.
Holy shit.
Within minutes, the cart exploded.
With the horse?
Yeah, that's exactly how I was reacting. Yeah.
Not with the horse.
I know. Immediately when I read that, I was like, you didn't take your horse? You let your horse get bombed?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That poor horse.
Yeah. I think I accidentally saw a picture of like the skeleton of it.
Oh my god.
I know. Yeah, that part got me too. That was like the biggest thing for me too. Yeah.
Oh.
But also 30 people immediately died.
Jesus.
Including one horse.
Dude, I bet PETA would be pissed.
It did injure around 300.
Oh my god.
So yeah, it was like a busy time right in the crowd.
That's a huge bombing.
Yeah. So the death toll, or they thought they were finding more dead people, but it was just more people who were injured at that point. But it kept rising as the day went on and more victims were found. So there ended up being 8 more victims that were found. So there were 38 people who died.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So crews cleaned the damage up overnight, including evidence that would be crucial to identifying the perpetrator.
Oh my god.
They're like, I'm just cleaning. And then they're like, Mike,
stupid.
they didn't have fingerprints back then, but like, Mike, we didn't collect the samples. Oh, I threw them away. You know, like it's just
so stupid.
Yeah.
Unless it was an undercover job.
Team. Could be. By the next morning, Wall Street was back in business.
Of course it was.
Pretending nothing happened. There were broken windows just covered up. Workers in bandages. Back to work.
My god.
And it was mostly functioning.
What?
Can you imagine, like, getting bombed and then just being like, gotta go back to work?
I mean, this person had to have been extremely pissed off.
Yeah.
To blow up his horse.
Right. God, that horse didn't do shit to you.
Right?
But yeah. It just goes straight into the crowd. He's just like, it's just weird that people didn't really see him. Anyway, we'll talk about it. But it wasn't obvious this was an act of terrorism, as the New York Police and Fire Department and the Bureau of Investigation and the Secret Service were investigating. Many conspiracy theories were being tossed around. They pursued many leads, and the Bureau interviewed hundreds of people who had been around the area before, during, and after the attack. So they did talk to people who were like injured and who thought maybe that they saw someone, but nobody knew who that person was. Mm-hmm. So they were not able to gather like any valuable information from anyone. So there was really only pieces of the driver and wagon's info that was useless. Like they found like his body, I think, but like there was like nothing they could use. Good Lord. Yeah. So the New York Police Department was able to reconstruct the bomb, but there was debate about the nature of the explosive, and everything used to make it was commonly available. So they're like, this person didn't really have to be that smart because it's pretty easy to make this bomb. I don't know what they used, but they were like, you can get the things to make this easily. So
still trying to figure out how to make it.
Yeah. You walking around with that much dynamite too, it's like
you have to think of some sort of strategy, like.
Yeah. And to me it sounds like someone was helping them.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can do all that on your own. I guess maybe. But it sounds like a team maybe got together or something. So there's a theory that goes back to a letter carrier who had found 4 flyers in the area from a group called the American Anarchist Fighters, in which they demanded the release of political prisoners. So this was found before the explosion, but they were like, maybe it's them, because they were like, they kept writing us these letters and they were pissed at us. Their letters found later were similar to the ones used the previous year in 2 bombing campaigns, fomented by Italian anarchists. So the bureau had no luck after working to trace the printing of the flyers. So even though they're like, they could have done it, or the Americans or the Italian anarchists could have done it, but there's like no luck tracing it to anything. So there were previous bomb attacks over the previous decade. So the bureau suspected followers of the Italian anarchist Luigi Galliani, but they couldn't prove anything, and the anarchist had already fled the country.
Oh my God.
So, yeah. I feel like they're just kind of trying to connect anything at this point. They're like,
yeah,
there was a bomb attack. Maybe it's the same guy.
They're just throwing things out because they don't know.
Yeah. They literally had no idea.
It's very...
Yeah. But they investigated for 3 years, and the leads turned cold, and there were so many dead ends. So, like, you know, they're trying to get somewhere, but, like, just dead end. The bomber or bombers were never identified, but most people believe a small group of Italian anarchists were to blame.
See, back then, you could literally get away with anything.
Yeah.
If you can blend into a crowd and just disappear,
yeah,
you're good.
Yep. Yeah, they can't trace your DNA, nothing.
Nope.
So, yeah, it's crazy. So, just a few theories that some people have and suspects. People at first thought that maybe it was an assassination attempt for J.P. Morgan Jr., but that was dismissed because it was pretty public knowledge that he would be in Europe at the time. So if you're trying to kill him, not a good time to go.
No.
Maybe it was a potential robbery of the adjacent sub-treasury building where $900 million in gold bars was being moved that day. But
did any of it get
none of it
taken?
got taken. And yeah, so there was no one that was charging towards the building or anything like that. I feel like if you wanted that, you'd do it a little closer to distract, and then people would fly in, like run in there. So that was debunked pretty much. So they came to the conclusion that it was an act of terrorism performed by the Reds, which are the anarchists and communist sympathizers, because they wanted to get rid of American capitalism. There was at one point a suspect named Edwin P. Fisher, who was a lawyer, champion tennis player, and a frequent patient in mental hospitals.
Oh my God.
He had predicted an explosion on Wall Street in mid-September and told his friends about it. He was like, I feel like there's going to be an explosion in Wall Street in September. And so his friends were like, hey, just to let you know, like, our friend said this, but he was actually in Canada on the day that it happened. So he was like, oh, just a coincidence. So that's interesting. Sounds to me like he might have a connection.
Possibly.
Or he's just like The Simpsons, where they just randomly predict shit.
It's just true.
Who knows? But I love that. What a man. Tennis player, mental hospitals, lawyer. That's a mix.
That's so random.
The investigation ended up being dropped in 1940 after many deportations and arrests.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So there was actually no memorial that was ever created for it. And the damaged building at 23 Wall Street was not repaired. So you can visit there and still see some of the areas that were like bombed. But they like don't have anything on it there.
Oh.
They like brushed it under the rug.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because that's a lot of people that died.
Yeah.
No memorial? You know?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure you can see it in like museums nearby. But still.
Because they don't want to admit their failure of not finding out who it was.
Yeah, that's exactly it. They don't want to put like, we don't know. Hee hee hee. Because it's like, you're supposed to know everything, huh? So this helped them come up with a theory that finance cannot be stopped. No matter what happens, it'll always be there. And Wall Street is known for saying that.
That's crazy.
But then in 1929, the stock market crashed and sent the economy into a decade-long depression.
Oh, yeah.
And that's how I'm ending the story.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it all just went downhill from there.
Oh, I can't imagine Wall Street on that day.
I know. Oh, my God.
Can't imagine it in 2008.
Yeah.
Can't imagine it. And I think it was the 90s too.
Yeah, I was going to do like more on what happened later, but I'm like, I really just want it to be about the bombing. But then I was like, there's like no info about the bombing. That was all I could find. Which is crazy.
I'm very curious of, there had to have been an actual motive of like why that building.
Right.
Or were they trying to like do multiple buildings or?
Yeah, because they're like, you just went into a random crowd.
Yeah.
Like, granted, it was a busy spot. But yeah, there had to have been something.
Yeah.
So just kind of one of those mysteries.
Ugh, I hate unsolved mysteries.
I know.
That's why I didn't know it was unsolved.
I didn't know it was unsolved till the end. And then I was like, oh. Well, not the end, but like halfway through.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? But it also is kind of fun to bring up like times where America has failed. It'll be like, see, they're not high and mighty. Can't even catch the bomber.
It's a little too late now.
Yeah.
I wonder if someone wrote it like in their diary.
There has to be someone out there who put it
somewhere.
Wrote it somewhere.
Yeah.
Or knows something.
Yeah.
They got away with it, so.
Curious.
Anyway, a short one today, but just one of those little topics. Rest in peace to the people.
That's a lot of people.
That's a rough way to go.
Ugh.
But poor horse too. That was just messed up.
That's so sad.
Yeah, don't bring your horse into this.
No.
Anyway.
Where can you find us?
You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at The Past Made Me Do It, or email us at thepastmademedoit@gmail.com. So, thanks for listening.
Catch you later.
Bye.